This episode of Me and Osworth of Game is brought to you by none other than New Amsterdam Vodka. Now, as you can see, as you're looking at this vodka, you can see it's halfway gone. And we're on like our 894th bottle. So, when life ain't going your way, shout out New Amsterdam Vodka. Caught your woman cheating today, shout out New Amsterdam Vodka. You thought that check was coming, it didn't come your way. Shot of New Amsterdam Vodka is distilled 5 times, filtered 3 times for that clean, crisp finish. You could drink it straight up on the rocks, juice, soda, or you could just make a classic New Amsterdam mule. But that's up to you. But when you're out and about at your local liquor store, don't you walk past this. Don't you do it. You stop. You get that New Amsterdam to the counter. Boop. Get it home and drink it your way of your choice. New Amsterdam Vodka, the official vodka of Barstool Sports. Get you some. New Amsterdam. Right. This episode of $1 Million Worth of Game is brought to you by the delicious Body Armor Flash I.V. Yes. Flash I.V. delivers faster, longer lasting hydration with over 2,000 milligrams of electrolytes. No artificial dyes, flavors, or sweeteners like those other drinks. So whether you're training, traveling, or just feeling the heat, work hard. Make sure you get some of this in your body. Body Armor Flash I.V. Hydrate Hard with Body Armor Flash I.V. and grab yours today at a local 7-Eleven. So when you're out and about and you see 7-Eleven and it's hot and the day been beating you up and you get them electrolytes. You hear me? No added dyes, 2,000 milligrams. I think you should tap in with this. So make sure you hydrate hard and get yours whenever you see a local 7-Eleven convenience store. Body Armor Flash I.V. The best way to stay hydrated. Right.
You're now tuned into $1 million worth of games.
Yes.
Today,
Legend.
I'm gonna let y'all know from the rip. I don't care who over here on the couch, but I'm him. I'm him today. I'm really him. But you know,
talk heavy.
I mean, Marlon gonna tell you something different. Tyriq might tell you something different because I'm trying to figure out to Tyriq and to Marlon personally in your life. When was that moment when you looked in the mirror and you said, I'm him?
I feel like that every day. I feel like I'm him until I stand next to this tall right here. Man.
Yeah, he could play in the league. He could have played in the league.
He him. He big. Why you have that much height? You wasting this with acting.
You know,
It's a wasteful thing you're doing. Unless you're gonna play Big Bird and do his life story.
Yeah.
You know they say the taller you are, the closer to God. It's just,
that was
logistics.
He killed us. He dropped it.
You know what's crazy?
So you say that everybody sit on this couch. I'm the furthest from God.
Yeah, you the first. He's 5'2".
Oh, but you and the devil close. Y'all buddies. But honestly, when I feel like I think I felt like I was him, I would say after somewhere around after doing this movie and then preparing for my next special and getting the standing ovations that I'm getting when I'm doing my stand-up and seeing the kind of dramatic work that I'm able to pull out as well as comedic work and, you know, and then when I'm writing and working on Scary Movie 6 and everything's just coming together and I'm just starting to see everything in slow motion like The Matrix. I feel like all my years of development and all my years of work have groomed me to be this beast that is, you know, it's a whole different me. And I feel like these are my best years. I feel like I'm in my him years. And I will never say I'm that guy because I respect so many people for, there's been a lot of hymns. Prince was a him. Michael Jackson was a him. Denzel is a him. You know,
Your big brothers.
my big brothers. I got 4 hymns in my family, and even my sister Kim, who's a her, is a him.
Yep.
You know, so if I can just be like them and be a him, and that's what I'm working to be, and I know he gonna be one too. He's just young. We don't want to go to him right now.
Yeah, okay.
But respectfully speaking, you really are him.
Yeah.
Because when you say it's a lot of hymns, it really isn't a lot of hymns.
Yeah.
It's not a lot of people that's really special in what they do. It's way more regular than it is hymns. So when you say
I'm just now starting to feel special. I've been so busy with
That's
that.
a personal thing.
That's on you.
That's on you.
That's your business.
The world been looked at you like you was special.
No,
You know what I mean?
But I think you have to believe it, right? And you have to see it. I don't want to own it until I'm ready, right? And that means I got to do the work. I came up with 4 legends in my house.
Yep.
How dare I try to be a him until I do the work, until I do more work than they've done and have contributed to that legacy, and then start my own until I'm born in Wayans. So I could just easily just take that and ride with it, right? But I'm filling those shoes. But then I was looked at Marlon 15 years ago, and I was like, no, I don't want to be Marlon Wayans. I want to be Marlon Wayans. And that means that Marlon got to go do the work. And that's why I started doing stand-up, so that there was no second guessing. You put me in front of any audience anywhere, I'm lighting that up. And now I'm ready for the superstardom and the supernova that I was always dreaming myself to be. Now I feel like I can be a him.
And I feel like a testament to Marlon, and he won't tell you this, but you know, he's one of he's like a big teddy bear, where he comes from a place of real pain. And I think something that I learned from Marlon and why I know he's him is there's one moment where I got to really watch his stand up about his parents, losing his parents, coming from a place of grief, and like seeing somebody who can smile through the pain, live in that joy, teach me that you don't have to live in that sadness. I think Marlon gets a high from making people feel something, laugh. You know, I think that's any day you come to set, you see how intense, how high octane this movie can be. But somebody who can really live in the joy of it all, even though he's been through so much. We sat and cried and watched his stand up about his good grief about his parents, and I think that was a moment where I was like, oh, this is something bigger than what I could only imagine. And, you know, I think from a place, I'm still developing my relationship with the word him. You know, I don't say it unless I'm told to say it in the script or some press outlet wants me to say it.
You say when you throwing that football with that confidence like you him.
Yeah.
You would have thought this boy was born a quarterback.
You was talking to the wide receiver.
Oh, yeah. You know,
He went crazy.
Yeah.
That athlete came out, and I think we come from a place where we're conditioned to like small ourselves up. And so I think this whole process of this film is like I'm getting the confidence to really say, no, I deserve to be here.
Yes, sir.
Or I feel like I can call myself him. You know, I don't go around saying it, but I think thinking it is more important. Like looking in the mirror.
Yeah, you got to feel that confidence. And you know what? I add on. I didn't feel like him really until after I survived the devastation of losing my parents. Mm-hmm. That broke me into a million pieces. And I didn't know the artist, the human, the man that I was until I lost them. And I had to show up personally for my family. Not as the little brother, but lifting because remember, my brothers and my sisters know my parents longer than me.
Right.
So they were broken.
Right.
So I had to show up for them. I had to show up for their kids. And then as an artist, losing my parents, I got to go, okay, I'm gonna take this thing that God gave me, this pain, and I'm gonna channel it into comedy. I'm gonna extract all the comedy, and then I'm gonna feel all the loss and all the pain, and I'm gonna put all this into this performance.
Right.
And that is God.
Right. I think being him is just a mindset.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, even though I never said it, I always felt like I was him. I always felt like I could be somebody special. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So I think just being him is all about a mindset. Now you got some people that say, I'm him, look at me, look at me, look at me. And then you got some people that's like, I'm him, but I really don't say it. Yeah. I really don't, but I know I'm him. Yeah. So I just think that's all about.
Well, you got to believe it.
Absolutely.
But once you believe it, once you put those shoes on, you got to fill them.
Yeah.
I do the work. You look at my schedule. What is Marlon doing this weekend? He on a stage. I don't go out. I don't really have time for party. I'm on a stage. I'm working. Where he at on weekdays? Man, weekdays, I'm writing movies. I'm preparing a movie. I'm promoting a movie. Right. I'm developing TV shows. And I got a 2.5-year-old daughter that I see, hopefully sometimes 2 days a week. And it's just me and her, no nanny. And I take her to dinner and I date her. And then I got my, that's my little baby. And then I got my grown kids. Like, you gotta just do the work.
How many kids you got?
I got 3.
3. So you.
They grown. I got a 23-year-old, 25-year-old,
and
and a
then you
2-year-old.
just took a long gap.
My pullout game was spectacular.
Damn.
And
I
then
even said
So
that.
what locked him in
I
like
even
this?
said that to
Locked
me.
him in.
I even said that
What
to me.
locked you in like this, huh? And you was like,
got me some of that young thing, and I was like, maybe I'll feel comfortable. Let me let this off. Let me let these babies swim. Let me see if I still got it. And boom, them babies were swimming. I thought I was too old to have
I told
kids.
Marlon.
Now I look and I made my own grandkid.
I told Marlon to only to be Marlon Wayans, look like this, and only have 3 kids. You did a good job.
I did good. I did good.
You're like a young head.
Did good. Yeah, I did good. My pullout game was
he
good.
had his whole grandkid.
He his own grandkid. That's wild.
It don't make sense. Why you got a 2-year-old nigga? Ain't you?
This is my
50?
grandbaby. This is my grandbaby. You lying. Y'all be lying to people.
I had to make the one that's gonna wheel me around. She's the one that's gonna take care of me.
Yeah. Now, Reek.
This episode of $1 Million Worth of Game is brought to you by none other than DraftKings. Your season, your shot. The NFL is rolling, and every touchdown can bring you closer to a payout with DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. Every game is another chance to cash in. Don't just watch the action, win with it. DraftKings Sportsbook delivers the unmatched intensity of the NFL right to your fingertips. From first touchdown scores to anytime TD props or the thrill of in-live game betting, every snap is loaded with opportunity. New customers, this one's for you. Bet $5, just $5, and get 200 in bonus bets instantly, plus score over $200 on NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV. So what could beat that? You bet $5 and get 200 in bonus bets. That trade-off is like pass even. And then you'll get $200 off, over $200 off on NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV. So your season is heating up. Download DraftKings Sportsbook and use code Gillie. Don't forget to use that code Gillie. That's code Gillie to get 200 in bonus bets instantly when you place that first $5 bet. Plus 200 off NFL Ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV in partnership with DraftKings. The crown is yours. Put it on and wear it right. This episode of $1 Million Worth of Game is brought to you in part by Stash. Saving and investing can feel impossible, but with Stash it's not. Just the reality, it is easy. Stash isn't just an investment app. It's a registered investment advisor that combines automated investing with dependable financial strategies to help you reach your goals faster. They'll provide you with personalized advice, what to invest in based on your goals. Or if you just want to sit back and watch your money go to work, you can opt in their award-winning expert managed portfolio that picks stocks for you. Stash has helped millions of Americans reach their financial goals and starts at just $3 per month. Don't let your savings sit around. Make it work harder for you. Go to get.stash.com/dollars. That's DOLLAZ to see how you can receive $25 towards your first stock purchase and view important disclosures. That's get.stash.com/dollars. Paid non-client endorsement. Not a representative of all clients and not a guarantee. Investment advisory services offered by Stash Investment LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor. Investing involves risk. Offers to subject to T's and C's.
This is what I want to know. Working with Marlon, I want to know from you, just working with him, what was he teaching you by just being around him?
Yeah, one of the first things he taught me was saving money. And I was like, what money? You know what I'm saying?
Like, what people? I ain't getting that yet.
I ain't getting no money yet. No, I think that's like one of the first moments I was like, okay, we in for a fun ride. But seeing him show up to set every day with this level of freedom, you know, this one, like I can only aspire to be that free. And, you know, it was one of my first gigs and I come to set holding on tight. And, you know, even like we go through things, press youngers, he's like, just relax, have fun. And I think just watching him not be afraid to really like hone into the character, you know, create some moments that like I broke character many times because he's untethered in this film, and so he approached it in that way and that freedom. And you know, I think it's bigger than what's on set. You know what I'm saying? I think it's what's offset, and I learned that he's not good at pool. So
You are a hater. I beat
I'm
you.
just saying, anytime
You can't take.
anytime
You
you do
the boy
something with
can't take a
Marlon,
loss. Take your
anytime
spanking.
you do something with Marlon, he make his own rules, and so I respect it. We're in your house, your big ass house.
Did I win?
I mean, it was your rules.
Did
so
I win?
I'm saying,
But I
like,
won.
if you
Yeah.
play pool, you play pool.
Yeah.
So if you double tap a white cue ball, that's a scratch.
Yeah, you can't
Okay.
double tap.
You got tape? I don't see no. Roll back the tape.
What is you do anything, huh? You ain't do it.
I ain't doing it. I hit the cue
So,
ball,
a little
hit the
gaslighting.
8 ball
He was in
in.
there cheating.
The cue ball hit the 8 ball in. And that's a win.
Yeah, no, but it was all fun. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's the cool thing about making movies, especially with Marlon. He'd come up to me and be like, "Yeah, I'm sorry, because you're not gonna have this much fun on the set after this." And I'm grateful because all the yelling scenes, like I've never met a human being with such good hygiene. And he just like, I'm grateful that he had like, great breath. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's just like,
wasn't stinking.
yeah,
I chew it up before I get in there. I want to leave him behind with some bad tea. I should have, to be funny. I should have flossed right before. Just bought and just kept it right there. No, here's the thing. I have fun.
Yeah.
It was fun to have fun. Like when we do between action and cut.
yeah.
Right? Action and cut, I'm intense. Mm-hmm. After that, hey, we having fun. We
I
laugh.
caught him watching White Chicks one day. I walked in. Yeah.
Oh yeah, one in my trailer. Yeah.
Trailer.
Sometimes I watch myself like, he funny.
That's on tape.
What you get out of watching it?
I don't know what's on. And I was just like, I ain't seen it since I did it. I was like, oh, I don't look at me as me when I go to
do you talking third party like this? It's crazy.
Crazy. I seriously sit there so I could judge. These are funny. I don't want to be like, oh, I'm funny.
Bro, I say the
does he
same
make
shit.
me laugh?
Like we'll do something and it'll pop up on TikTok or it'll pop up on somebody else's page and repop like these. So I'm like, wait, this is us. So I'm tripping.
Yeah.
But
that's when you know you're having real fun.
Right. Yeah. Growing up in your household.
Hold on, before we go, I want to give y'all something.
What we got? What you got me?
I didn't get you nothing. Damn. I bought y'all first and foremost because I think y'all cigar smokers. So I have a cigar company.
Well, this is for me.
Liga Tridente.
He don't even smoke cigars.
Those are some wonderful cigars. We have 5 different
don't even know how to
kinds
open
of
up the box.
sticks. They'll come right there. Boom,
There it is.
Open it right here.
Clip.
Nice package. You got,
okay.
and I got a little fresh packet in there, a little humidor packet.
Yeah.
We got a whole line. They smell good. They were rolling in Honduras.
And
They're
what's the
doing
name
great.
of them?
Liga Tridente cigars. They're doing great.
Liga Tridente cigars.
Yes.
Where can you get these at?
You can get them online, marlonwayans.com. You can just grab some, go to my cigar page
Let me just tell you
and get
something.
them.
If you a cigar smoker, I ain't talking about them little cheese backwoods and all that. I'm talking about a real cigar smoker.
They good.
Liga Tridente cigars.
Try them and then let them know how
I'm
you
gonna
like
smoke them on. I'm gonna smoke them on my live.
it. All right, my guy.
I'm gonna smoke one on my live.
My guy. And
You
then
know what I mean?
I got y'all some Wayans Brothers merch right here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes,
got
sir.
you
See, we
the
grown
Low
on
Dog
these
for
just
you,
once.
and Wayans Brothers hat.
Yeah, appreciate
And we
you,
got
man.
you
Yes,
some,
sir.
and you can also get this on
got the
marlonwayans.com
tour?
as well.
Yes.
So here, I
see
don't
what's
like
going
coming
on?
empty-handed to
Appreciate
shows
you,
like some people do.
No, we appreciate you, man.
That's from me and Tyriq. That's from us.
Rick, you just getting in. You don't know the.
No, that's from both of us. He got the
Nigga,
Wayans
shirt.
Brothers. What?
Man, you got him that shirt.
Because he
It's
gonna
like-
sleep in it.
No.
Damn.
No, he like to wear his like a nightgown, like the women and shit.
Oh, snap. It's hot.
We gonna put this on the table.
Yeah, you got that spacesuit on.
Yeah, I gotta take this off.
Put the drip on today.
Huh?
What inspired your drip?
Jason?
No, me.
Oh, he okay.
Oh, you be schooling?
No, he did wear this before.
I wore
but
an all-white one.
I didn't tell him, hey, get me what Tyriq wore.
No,
they
he
just
did.
had this, and I was like, it looked good on Tyriq, so it gotta look good on me.
All right.
No, because we the same complexion.
Let me ask you a
Oh,
question.
thank you.
Growing up in the Wayans household, right? Was it like where everybody is like uber talented?
Yeah.
Was it like a fight for attention from mom?
It was
and
more
dad?
of a fight for food than attention. You know, we didn't food and forks. Like we only had like 2 forks, so we had to eat like a relay race. You know, come on, Kenny, hurry up and pass it down. All right, Sean waiting. That's how it was. But it wasn't fighting for attention. But I think that's how we found our light. Right? We used to make our mother laugh.
Yeah.
And then once my brothers came up and they went to California, me and Sean would make them laugh. They'd come home and me and Sean would have sketches. Me and Sean would be doing characters from our neighborhood.
Right.
You know, so it was just, that's how we found our accolades. And it was kind of attention, but every last single one of us, class clowns. We didn't go to school like regular people. We never cared about the grades. Can I curse?
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck if I get an F. I don't give a fuck if I get a D. I don't give a fuck. Did I make all these 30 people laugh in every class? I went to class, I had an audience of 30 people. That's why I was excited to go to school every day so I could make people laugh for 8 hours. I would snap on people, you know, sit on the corner and we roast all day long. That was my life. And so to be able to do it for a living is beautiful. So yeah.
So your report card said, but
what about?
That's what your report card said.
What's the it ain't no A's. I didn't even get an A in gym. It was just
I like when you tell the reason why you didn't get your diploma, prom night.
I didn't get a drama endorsed diploma because prom night, they did a written exam the day after prom.
Right.
I'm like, first of all, I'm getting drunk for the first time.
Right.
And I'm getting some. If you think I'm getting
For the first time?
No, but you know how it is when you're 17.
Yeah.
I got to do that again.
That's
so,
like crack cocaine.
Yeah.
You're addicted to that. With that vagina.
Actually, you know what? It was my first white girl. And I was like,
You had a boy.
it was. And I was just like, boy, I got to do this again. And
Your favorite song became Boys to Men, huh? Let it snow. Let it snow.
because
Outside it's cold.
Motherfucker
but
crazy.
the fire's blazing. I lit it up. So I didn't get
He went crazy.
I lit it up. I was proud of myself that day. It was an out-of-body experience. I left it all pink and swollen. I said, good man.
get the diploma
Look like a
later.
catcher's mitt.
That's funny.
Okay, my bad. My publicist just shook her head.
This went crazy.
Look at photos. That was
It looked like an old
I ain't hear this.
Negro leaf glove. Negro leaf glove.
They caught 100,000 fastball. Like a beater.
The Satchel Paige. All right, so my point is, guys,
This went crazy.
so yes, all of us was class counts to the point to where I went to school. We all went to the same school. By the time I came there, they would read the name like Marlon Wayans, and they would look and go, oh no, another Wayans. And they would immediately point me, that's going to be your seat when you go to detention. And they knew I was going to be in that seat, and that's exactly what the hell happened. Detention every day.
Let me ask you this question. Who would your mother and father say?
Who, my mother and father, what?
Who would your mother and father say was the funniest in the family?
I think my mother and my father, they both know, they just go, my crazy about me. They don't know what I would do. No, because they didn't know. And my mother, boy, you just run out. You say anything. Because my brothers, with my parents, my brothers was like, you know, they had strict parents. By the time I came along, my daddy had, who you spanking? You don't sit your ass down. If you don't put that on belt down, it don't even hurt no more.
Yeah.
Right.
They were my friends, so I be roasting my mother and
So
father.
basically you saying your parents were to you
what I am to Axel. They were my grandparents.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
But I had a great relationship. So I think my parents know Damon. Sean's quick. My mother always gave us compliments, and Dewey Keenan's he's a smart comedian. Damon, he just outraged. You don't know what character he gonna do next. And Sean's just so witty, and Kim is brilliant. But that Marlon, something wrong with that little I must have dropped him. He had some sour. My mother was the funniest one in our family.
Oh, okay.
My mother was the funniest.
So that's whose side y'all got it from, your mother's side.
Yes. My mother walk in the room and she would break you down. The first thing she'd do, like Terminator. Here's what's wrong with him. And she would break you down. And she would say, smile in your face. And as soon as you walked away, she would talk about your from your sneakers to your head, your head.
I think that was like 75% of black mothers.
All that dumb shit.
Susie, she ain't. She got them goddamn kids looking raggedy.
Look at them damn feet looking like beef jerky.
Yeah.
So
Now, Tyriq, like, did you know coming into this movie how legendary?
You don't ask him some questions about his life. No, I'm joking.
No, that's what I'm asking. I'm asking though.
No, yeah,
Did you know?
I grew up off Marlon Wayans. You know what I'm saying?
How old is you, Reek?
27.
Okay, damn.
Damn, I was on TV when you was.
Hey, young blood.
You used to watch Wayans Brothers?
I told you that.
I think that's so
Yeah.
cute. Did you know the theme song?
Yeah.
We're brothers, we're happy and we're singing and we're colored. Do-do-do-do. Give me a high five. All right, beautiful.
Who made that song?
Cut imprint. We did.
probably is crazy. Yeah.
We did with our producers because we wanted to do something different. We wanted to shake up TV. And all the sitcoms always had them two jive brothers, you know, and it was like slow motion, like Arnold and Willis. And we was just like, no, we gonna do something different. We gonna flip this sitcom shit. We bring in the 90s style, fashion, the snapping. We bringing that culture to TV. And nobody understood it. That's why we started with that generic opening and then smash cut to Tribe Called Quest, Electric Relaxation.
Yes.
Because we was taking the baton from A Living Color and continuing that tradition of bringing the culture to the TV.
Now, Reek.
But that's when you know you got a hit TV series. Yeah. When 20, 30 years later, people knew the songs.
Yeah.
But I think that's the importance of TV because it's like, you know, when you do just movies, you feel a little out of touch. And like for like something like Wayans Bros, you're like sitting in the house of people and people feel like, you know, we grew up with you, you know what I'm saying? So I felt like I knew Marlon from that to Little Man, Deep Cut, you know what I'm saying? Like Deep Cut. Like we could really remake Little Man with like you
in this body because you're so tall.
Yeah, exactly. But you know, like White Chicks, you know, I just let my nephew watch White Chicks the other day. He's 7. You know, it's like a comfort movie. You know what I'm saying? So
Let me watch Don't Be a Menace. That's some
we got to chill on that one.
the ball, perfect.
Was White Chicks inspired by that first piece of ass she got?
Sure was. Actually, I was researching.
Now, Reek.
What's up? Top 2.
You know,
This episode of $1 Million Worth of Game is brought to you by Jackpocket. Ordering lottery tickets to go with our partners at Jackpocket, the go-to app for ordering lottery tickets right from your phone. Mega Millions, Powerball, state lottery games, and even scratch-off tickets. Jackpocket got them all, and it's extremely easy to use. If you're new to Jackpocket, sign up with code GILLIE2. That's Gillie2. Come on, whip your phone out because we giving away, you know, Gillie2 to get $5 in lottery credits. They're $5 towards a shot at the next massive jackpot. Don't miss out. Use code Gillie2 on Jackpocket today. So you can use the code, get the $5, use it to the Mega Millions, the Powerball. If you hit, I don't want nothing back. But if you hit, just show me some love. Jackpocket, America's #1 lottery app, right? This episode of $1 Million Worth of Game is brought to you by Fox One. On Fox One, you can stream your favorite live sports so you never miss those. Did you see that moment? That means NFL. That means Fox NFL Sundays, college football Saturdays, the MLB postseason, all in one place. Fox One is built for live, edge-of-your-seat plays, jaw-dropping highlights, the kind of moments that make you shout out in your living room like you're at your stadium. It's sports, news, entertainment, all streaming live the way it is meant to be watched. It's also the best way to stay locked in on the action, whether you're sweating your fantasy matchup, tracking a parlay, or just riding the chaos live as it happens. Start your 7-day free trial today. Offers are subject to change. Go to Fox One for complete terms and conditions.
when people see you, they immediately think like, damn, this dude could have been an athlete.
Yeah.
Why did you go to acting?
You know, my whole life I grew up, playing sports, and that was like my only outlet. It was sports and academics. So, you know, I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do. You know, soccer was my first love, but I just kind of always, like, I had a tough childhood, you know, me and my brother. So, and I saw, you know, TV shows as like an escape, you know, and so I always had a knack for it. But being in Florida, you're not close to Hollywood or try to like, you don't know how to figure it out. Nobody in my family was in the industry, and so I always had like this part of me that I wanted to heal myself, and so I just kind of like started making my own content. That's the thing that was the only thing that was accessible to me. And then when I was at Florida State, it was the first ever Black Student Union play that I got to audition for. So I like skipped practice, and I was like, I'm gonna go turn this Fresh Prince of Bel-Air scene into a monologue, and I went in and auditioned, and I fell in love with the process. It's building something that's bigger than me, and through that process you become a better you. And I think it healed part of me in that way. The art gets out there and it heals other people, you know what I'm saying? So it doesn't need to be some like think piece, but it can be like just pure escapism, that Wayans Bros is like, I grew up with an older brother, so it's just like it was nice to see brotherhood on the screen. And I'm interested in all types of like acting and whatnot. So yeah, in the sports, you put your value on the outcome of the sports. Like you only are like, I knew what it was like to make the team, but then okay, I'm on the team. How much time do you play? And you just like, oh, I'm less of a person because. And then like that whole mindset like shifted for me when I got to college. And I think what it means to be him is like bigger than what you do on the field.
You should have kept doing sports? You know what I mean?
No, I see.
You know what I mean? Gatorades and cereal.
But look,
they would have put your pretty on every box.
I wasn't
Look how ugly
playing
these quarterbacks are. Look at you. You would have had underwears with like football in your drawers. You could have been the dude, man.
No, but that route
He's
was
like, I quit football because I bruise easy.
Yeah, facts. You know how many like injuries I got. I still have like a slightly torn labrum in my shoulder. And I was just putting my body through things out of spite. I got cut from this team. Or, I got cheated on. I'm gonna watch this. I'm gonna go play football. And I was like, that's not a healthy mindset.
You mean cheated on by a girl?
Yeah.
See, I'm just tell you something. That's who.
That
you want motivation?
Yeah.
Let your woman leave you for another.
You find out that baby leg got your girl with the baby leg get her?
The baby
Oh my
leg get
God,
her.
baby leg got her.
Baby leg got her. Oh my
like
God.
this.
Yeah.
That
But I always
motherfucker
say,
come through. Baby leg.
What's crazy is I'm baby leg, so I don't know. You know what I mean? I'm sorry what happened to your girl, but I'm baby leg. Mine don't be leaving
that is
me.
crazy.
Mine don't be leaving me.
No, but I always say,
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. Because baby
wild
leg
work,
get her. Yeah,
work.
he knocked the lining out there. Ain't no getting her back.
But you said I'm motivated. I went out there and played
yeah,
harder to the max.
God, damn, you all right? You hot? Oh shit.
That's what happened when I'm through with it.
Look like a Satchel Paige catch.
This is insane. I can act until I'm 90. I can't play football until I'm 90. And, it's something I really wanted to explore. And, sports, it's a lot of like trauma, from sports and self-value. And so that separation from sports, that grief, former athlete, I'm still processing like emotions, because before you could go take it out on the field, go figure this out, you scored today, that dopamine high. And so when you give up sports, it's like this whole identity crisis. And I remember the moment I gave it up. Did
you love sports though?
Yeah, I love the competition.
Yeah.
But
you didn't
I didn't really love waking up the grind because
Right.
I knew I would be doing the team a disservice if I was to play. Or
He still brings sports to acting.
Yeah.
Like when we do scenes, he's competitive.
Yeah.
He's competitive. He get mad when the director's like, hey, he got to win this race in the movie. He's like, nah, why you got to win? He go over the side talking himself and mad. I'm like, nigga, I'm 53 years old. These knees don't, and he got these long legs. He's scooting down the block. I was like, bro, the scene, I'm supposed to win. You're going to have to slow down. But he brings that intensity and also the physical aspects. Not a lot of actors can do the physicality the way he did. Throwing that football, he looked like he knew what he was doing. Thank God I had a stuntman. He knew what he was doing. And I think he's going to have a very promising career, not just from the intensity from his work and the competitive nature, but physically, he's going to have a great career in terms of being, action star in whatever other movie that he will do.
Did you handpick him to be in like?
I didn't know that. No, I would have after I knew him. I was like, perfect role. It's funny. I just took. There was supposed to be another kid that was supposed to do the movie, and he turned the movie down
Yeah.
to go do another movie.
Yeah.
And that movie wound up not coming out. And I seen the dude on the plane. He was like, yeah, man, we supposed to. I said, man, what? We supposed to do him together. He goes, I know. I went and did this movie.
I went and did her.
I said,
Shit didn't work out.
wrong pronoun, my brother. No, wrong, what's that called? Pronoun? What's that called?
Something like
What's that called? A pronoun, him, her?
Yeah, it's pronoun.
Wrong pronoun. That was it. I was right. PS11, dimmer for bub. No, but
I said the same
like,
thing.
nigga, you
I got an A in gym though.
I had an A in cutting class. Here's the thing. Only A I got was in the stairwells. Here's the thing, guys. It was high school. Come on, guys. And I told him on the plane because I got like a version of Tourette's. I can't hold it in. I said, he goes, man, I wound up doing that other movie. And I said, when was it coming out? He goes, nah, they canned it. I said, yeah, you up. Because this movie's great. And the dude that's in it, Tyriq, oh man. I'm talking, the brother might get an Oscar. Yeah, you up, so kill yourself.
Chill out. Chill out.
What did you learn from being on set?
Yeah.
Like acting wise that you like. I did some movies where Ving called me up. Ving Ramsey put me in some movies, and I knew I never acted before, so I was just studying.
Yeah.
So like we were sitting in this trailer, and it'd be like 20 minutes, and they'd be like, Ving, you got 20 minutes for you, and then he like, okay, Gillie could, and then he go right in the character and just be walking around, and he just, so I'm like, okay, that's what they do.
Yeah.
Gillie, you got 20 minutes. Everybody out.
Yeah.
You get in the character.
Oh, you do it all intensity?
I needed to. I didn't know how to get into character because I never act before.
Right.
Yeah.
So I just said, okay, this is what one of the greats do.
But everybody got their own process too,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I learned that, and I respect the process, right? My process ain't that. I'm intense before I get to work, and I'm doing my walk. I do all my prepping. From action to cut, I'm a different animal.
Yeah.
When they say cut, I'm back to cracking jokes. I'm back to being silly. And even though, unless we're still in it, right?
Yeah.
There's times when we're locked in.
Yeah.
We're locked into the emotion. And I'm very respectful of his process. Like, I'm not going to bother him if anything I could do to assist you. I'm very giving. But some actors need all that the whole day long. I got to laugh. I can't do it all day.
And I think the beautiful thing about acting is like you don't need the process. You know, I think how you show up on your first day is like exactly how you're supposed to show up, and I think that's what I've learned is like the process side of it. And you think people are judging you when you're on set, but everybody really wants you to do great, and everybody's focused on their job. You think people are thinking about you and your performance? No, the cinematographer is trying to make sure this shot is shot and everything is in focus. The director is trying to make sure the continuity is in line, and then he'll judge your like performance and be like, "Nah, go again." The one thing about Justin Tippin, he doesn't lie to you. You'll know exactly when you mess up. But yeah, I think
And you know when you do great because he will come out the trailer and just clap on you. He'll slow clap on you or come out. That was hilarious.
Yeah.
Like, and that's what you work for.
Yeah.
That thought process is scary to me. That you actually had that thought. You know, I never had that thought
of like judgment.
Yeah, what people thought. I
Yeah.
mean, maybe because in stand up, right? You know, the first thing I say before I go out, they go, "Hey, Marlon, have a good show." And I go, "Yeah, these people." And they're like, "Why do you mean these people?" Because the minute that you start caring about them,
You're done.
you lose yourself.
Right.
I'm going up there to make me laugh. If I make me laugh, oh, they're gonna laugh.
Right.
And I can't be afraid of them.
Right.
The audience is like a wave, right? And mentally you have to unstrap and go, I'm a surf. The bigger the wave, the more I want to attack it, the more I want to surf it. You can't be afraid of fuck what people think. And and that's the freedom that, but that's weird to me that you had that thought.
I think that's exactly why, I think like he said, somebody was offered this before me, but what is for you will find you. Will find you. And I think everything, like I say this all the time.
Silly, bro.
I think
I'm crazy.
I'm joking, bro. I'm joking.
That's exactly what I needed to learn.
You want for her over him?
Who says no to Jordan Peele and Justin Tipping?
Marlon. Who says no to Marlon?
Jesus Christ. some rice. No, but yeah, God put him in my life for a reason, you know, and whatever number choice I was, I'm here today, and I'm grateful to tell that story. And yeah, I lost my train of thought because he's untethered. he's very untethered. Oh yeah, but like I think the essence of like I had an epiphany while shooting this, and I was like, everybody is going through their human life experience and coming together to make this movie. Whether it's the lighting technician, whether it's the 80s, the PAs, the director, Marlon, me, we all are like going through stuff, and then we come together and we focus on this one goal, and we commit, and we show up every day, and it's a grueling shoot because you're like, I'm 13, 14-hour days, and then you got to go work out in the gym after. And you just, I have a new profound respect for storytelling, like filmmaking, because it's months, everybody's showing up, and like when you show up to set, things are ready. And as an actor, things are ready, you know, and when you leave, they clean it up, you know, and I love that aspect.
Back in the morning, and things are ready.
Yeah, exactly. So
you got to be ready.
And in a time where I'm like, I lost my older brother, you know, I was yearning for that brotherhood, you know. I appreciate you. But I was yearning for that brotherhood, and then to have somebody like Marlon come into my life and like tease me like my brother would. Like my brother was like my superhero, but my biggest bully. You know what I'm saying? So you kind of miss that, like, okay, yeah, this is love. You know what I'm saying? And I think there's a healthy balance with Marlon and whatnot.
Marlon, let me ask you this question. You said when you hit that stage, you say, you know, them people.
Yeah.
It's not them people, but it's really what they think.
Yes. I love my people,
right.
and all my fans know I love them. I do meet and greet for like pennies, just because, like, I mean, I don't know, I ain't no Chris Brown numbers. So when girls is like, "Let me sit on your face," I'm like, "Look, baby, this is only $50. We ain't doing all this. There's a nice hug, and you know." Chris Brown making $1,500 per. Okay, well, sit on his face. But I'm not doing that. But I love my people, and I love because I think of the fans like family. They have, and they support you in times when you are broken and you don't even realize it till you get out of the brokenness.
Absolutely.
That it was their laughs and their smiles and them that help you heal, that yearning to make them happy. I want to make them happy, but what I can't do is relinquish my personal power to them. I have to be like, I got to think free. I can't be tethered to what your judgment is.
And my question is, when did you get to that point?
The minute
because see, that's the hardest thing that most people deal with. I think caring about what other people think.
I think stand-up really made me really assign myself. But I've always been, I don't give a shit, right? When I instinctually, maybe growing up in the projects, I didn't give a, I never gave a, I didn't care about teachers kicking me out. I don't give a, I don't care about nothing. The laugh there is good. When I did Ugly Man, Mr. Ugly Man, Shabba Ranks came to set. I ain't give a, it was a funny sketch. You know, Mr. Ugly Man.
Did you ever have anybody want to fight you about some shit?
Oh, Shabba chased me around the set. Yeah. Macy Gray at the MTV.
Shabba John was over. That was everything.
And listen, Macy Gray at the MTV Awards, we did. Instead of I try to go, but yeah, I try to comb my hair and it crumbled. Though I try to hide it, it's hair. It's hairy when it go down there. And we did that sketch at the MTV Awards, and I swear to you, after she announced it, where that nigga at? She was chasing me. Where that nigga at? She was looking for me backstage. But, after we hugged it out. Yeah. But I got to tell these jokes. I got to tell the jokes.
My homeboy wanted to fight him on set.
Oh, little guy? Where's little guy?
So he's not here today.
He's so little.
So I bring my friend to set. He's never had a conversation with my friend. He's like, he's vertically challenged like a little bit. He's like 5 something, like
with heels.
And then before meeting him, he just walks up to him, picks him up.
Why you do that? He did that shit one time. Hey, he had a motherfucker like this for no reason.
Yo, my homeboy still wants the one. Like every time.
How you gonna do that to that man?
I didn't help it. I just seen him and I was like, oh, he's so little.
He was mad as
It was his feet
Yo,
doing this in
yo,
the
what's so
sky.
crazy
mad
is
as
as a
shit.
grown man,
That's a
they
grown
be
man.
mad at you because they can't do that. You just hold them. And they just like, let me go.
Yo, you fucking
Like,
wrong,
put
man.
me down.
You ain't, man.
Like,
You just go pick that
Hey,
man up.
I had to
I'm going to hell for
talk
that.
with him. I said, stop picking up my homeboys.
damn,
And you just kept doing it? You kept doing it?
like,
I didn't pick him up last time I saw him.
yeah.
But how many times did you pick him up?
But he,
2 or 3.
it sounds like he hanging out with all guys that he know he gonna get all the women with. Like,
Oh, no. He can hang around. This guy, you
he
hang,
hanging around people this.
he gonna get it no matter what. That is
Stop picking my friends.
that is almost a perfect specimen right there. You know, I hate being around you.
I hate being around you.
No, you got a nice smile.
That's what I want. Aunties.
You want some aunties?
Why you put me on aunties?
No, that's what you
We
be
can
getting, man.
switch.
Come on,
Hey,
man.
he
Your age,
just-
man.
he
You're
just-
old head.
he
I get the
just told you-
aunties.
He
Actually,
just
I'll
told
take
you
the
he was old
aunties.
without telling you
You're
you're
old
old.
head. He
Get
just
the
said you're old
aunties.
I'll be old head. I don't mind.
But he's not an old head.
No, I am an old head.
Old
I'm
head.
an old
Look at
head.
his head.
Look at my head. I'm an old head. That's an old head. That's an old head. You gonna be there one day. I can't wait till
It's
you
gonna
50.
look different.
We gonna come back on here in 20 years, and I'll be
All the
old,
muscles
full
will
of
be
moles.
gone.
I'm like, hey, you're looking old head there.
Yo, all the muscles gonna be gone and shit.
He gonna be on here with breasts.
Titties and shit. Titty City. It's crazy.
I do want
Him
to
and
age
little
like
guy
Marlon.
next to
Like, Marlon don't age.
But what's the infatuation with the young guys with the aunties?
With the what? Bro, aunties, yeah. Like, you know, it's just.
Well, the
you know,
aunties, honestly, the aunties,
Auntiesly.
they know.
Yeah,
honestly, they look good because
Yeah.
they're not doing all this stuff that the young ones is doing. They actually, you know, they in the gym, they working out, they eating right.
grown women, you know what I'm saying? So grown women, like,
Yeah.
I just feel like, you know, I always say this, but you know, I got debt. You know, it could be a little
Boy,
sugar
you
mama,
about to be rich. What are you talking crazy for?
a little sugar mama, sugar baby situation.
But let me just tell you something, man. Don't before we wrap, man. Don't go for the older woman, man.
Why?
Why?
She gonna book you in, man. She gonna have you going crazy, man. She know exactly what to do to get you to go crazy, man. You gotta.
All she gotta do is
Need
cook.
that.
No.
You cook.
No,
She
that's
cook
for
you
you.
one
See,
meal,
let me just tell you
one
something.
cornbread, and
That's
a
because
grit.
you old with her. He not old with her. He a young.
Can I have some more? What do I need
Get
to
to a
do?
certain age, all you need is a hot plate and somebody to be in with.
You happy?
You know, I've learned that, you know, especially as you get older, I've learned the value of, I like even when they're younger that they have an old soul.
Yeah.
Because there's a wisdom that it lacks a desperation. It's more of a groundedness, and women that, you know, will speak to your heart and speak to your spirit and connect you with God. Those are the things that I find really attractive. It used to be the physical attributes, but I really look at the spirit. Do I feel your spirit?
That's why you went out and got that little chicken tender and had a baby with her.
It was COVID, man. Leave me alone.
Spirit. Well, man, we appreciate.
Actually, no, we were great friends, and it was her spirit.
It's a
Never
spirit.
mind her big old. It
He
was
was
her
like,
spirit.
he was like, I'm 50 and I just was a great friend with somebody that was 29, and we just.
But now I got a grandbaby.
Yeah.
How beautiful is that?
Back up
My age?
Spirit,
spirit.
huh?
She was my age.
30? No, 35.
Oh, okay. all right.
35. Not too young, you know. And she could cook. She cooked like she was 60. Because her grandmama and them taught her to cook. So she burned up some cornbread, some she call it comfort food. That's what she got me. They cook you some comfort food. It's a wrap. Some green beans with some ham hock in it. It's a wrap.
Well, we appreciate y'all for
Appreciate
coming.
y'all. Him.
Yeah.
Him. Make sure y'all check it out.
September 19th.
September 19th.
September 19th, and
Liga Studente
myself.
Cigars.
right.
At MarlonWayans.com for my tour dates. I am going to be, where am I at on tour? I'm around. Check
Everywhere
my tour
like
dates.
Broken Glass.
MarlonWayans.com. I'm coming to Vegas. I'm going to be in Atlantic City. I'm going to be in Saboba Casino. Where? I'm going to be in Staten Island.
I'm opening for him for one show.
Oh shit. Okay.
He lying.
I'm coming to see him in Atlantic City. That's where we live in Jersey, so
Pull
we
up.
pulling up.
Pull up, and you
AC.
can tell people what you think. I'm serious.
Yeah,
I'm in that
absolutely.
zone.
But
Love.
make sure you get y'all some
And
cigars
then
as
remember,
well.
go Jags.
Steelers all day. Steelers.
Jags. He ain't talking about
They
Jags.
talking to an Eagles fan right
I
there.
can't say no. I
Look
can't
at
say
his
nothing.
shoes.
Travis
That's an
Hunter,
Eagles
Travis
fan.
Hunter. That's our
You
nephew.
already know.
Huh?
Yeah, and shout out to Deion Sanders for the sneaks. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, those Deion's?
Yes.
He brought him back.
Wow.
He gonna take him. Watch.
That's kind of cool. They should be missing 2 toes right there.
Yo, stop that. Don't be shooting that crime.
They should be sandals.
Him out now.
Yes.
Go check it out.
Go check
man.
it out.
Right
baby.
now.
Classic.
Y'all check that out.
Gang, gang.
Shout out to Tyriq Wax. He up in that thing too.
Yeah,
Philly.
yeah, Philly.
Yeah, Tierra in there.
Yes, man.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man.
Philly.
Appreciate
Appreciate
you,
y'all, brother.
Much love,
And it's
brother.
just like that.